This is Alan.
And this is Ifty.
Right, nice to see you. Tip of the week this week is going to be maths
Multiplication.
and division.
Yes, very important. So what would you say, Ifty, is very important for a year 3 parent in this particular case to teach their child?
I think children need to know their times table really well.
Yes. Anything else?
And they also need quick methods for dividing as well, because lots of these questions come up in the exam and there can be easy marks and time is the biggest problem, so they need to know it really quickly and move on to the next question.
How do they teach timetables though quickly?
Rote is my method. Just keep practicing in the car, practicing at breakfast, practicing in the evenings before they go to bed until they know it, and kids quickly pick it up and reward them and praise them for getting it right.
Rote learning, that's an old-fashioned way. Surely we don't do that anymore, do we?
They do in a lot of countries, and I think we need to go back to that. So a lot of the kids do, and really master it.
I would agree with that. I think what we've got to do, mums and dads, is we've got to make sure our children learn their timetables as quickly as possible. And from those timetables, we can move on to division very quickly. I would also suggest to parents that they teach division the way they learnt it, as indeed I would teach multiplication the way you've learned it. Don't forget that teacher doesn't always know best. You are teachers. You can teach the methods that your teachers taught you, and don't forget you learned how to do it quickly. Get them to do it quickly as well.
What would you suggest after they've learned multiplication, division?
Well, I would suggest that they move on into the syllabus. You bring in fractions then.
Yeah.
And then I would, from fractions, go to decimals, and then from decimals onto percentages.
Yeah.
And obviously, I would do this in year 3. I would start really building up the skills in multiplication and division, move on to fractions, and then move into decimals and percentages. They all go together very quickly, but initially you need times tables.
Fantastic. Right, thank you very much. See you next week for the tip of the week.